You know, have you ever stopped to think about how our daily habits shape our lives? I mean, really shape our lives? For most of us, our routines are just that. Routines. We go through the motions without much thought or intention. But what if I told you that these habits, both good and bad, have the power to transform your future? That's a pretty bold claim, but stick with me for a minute, and I'll share a story that'll make you think differently about the choices you're making every day. Meet Alex, a bright and ambitious young adult who had big dreams for his future. But, like many of us, he was stuck in a rut. His days began with the snooze button, and his nights were spent scrolling through his phone, wasting precious time on social media and YouTube. He'd promised himself he'd start working on his goals tomorrow, but tomorrow never came. As a result, his confidence was slowly eroding, and his progress was stalled. As Alex's bad habits continued to rule his life, he started to feel like he was stuck in a never-ending cycle of procrastination and disappointment. He'd look around and see his friends achieving their goals, building successful careers, and forming meaningful relationships. Meanwhile, he was stuck in a sea of uncertainty, unsure of how to break free from his own self-imposed limitations. It was like he was living in a parallel universe, watching his dreams slip further and further away. But then, something shifted inside Alex. He realized that he had a choice: to continue down the path of self-destruction or to take control of his life. It wasn't an epiphany, but a gradual awakening to the power of small habit changes. He started by setting his alarm clock 30 minutes earlier each day, and using that time to meditate, journal, and plan his day. He cut back on social media and replaced it with reading, learning, and productivity apps. And instead of binge-watching TV shows, he began to listen to podcasts and audiobooks that inspired and motivated him. At first, the changes were subtle, but over time, they added up. Alex started to feel more energized, more focused, and more confident. He began to see progress in his life, and it was like a snowball effect. The more he achieved, the more motivated he became. His habits were transforming his future, and he couldn't be more excited about it. Now, I know what you're thinking. That's all well and good, but how do I make these changes in my own life? Well, here's the thing. It's not about making drastic changes all at once. It's about making small, incremental changes that add up over time. Start by identifying one area of your life where you'd like to make a change. Maybe it's your sleep schedule, your diet, or your exercise routine. Whatever it is, commit to making a small change each day for the next week. Here are a few actionable tips to get you started. Start small. Don't try to change everything at once. Focus on one habit at a time. Create a routine. Develop a daily routine that includes time for meditation, journaling, and planning. Track your progress. Use a habit tracker or a journal to monitor your progress and stay motivated. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge and celebrate your small victories, no matter how insignificant they may seem. As Alex's story shows us, changing habits takes time, effort, and discipline. But the payoff is well worth it. When we make small habit changes, we're not just improving our lives, we're transforming our futures. We're setting ourselves up for success, for happiness, and for living a life that truly reflects our values and aspirations. So, what's holding you back? What small habit change can you make today to start transforming your life? Remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about being consistent. Take the first step, and then the next, and then the next. Before you know it, you'll be unstoppable. That's the story of Alex, and it's a story that I hope will inspire you to take control of your life. Remember, the power to change your habits is within you. Don't let anyone or anything hold you back from achieving your dreams. You have the power to shape your destiny, one small habit change at a time. So go ahead, take the leap, and start creating the life you've always wanted. The rest, as they say, is history.